Hello everyone, welcome back for part 2 of Viconia's questline. Since like I said, she only talks at midnight, it's only like a little blurb
Memoria
and
Cave is a
then,
very interesting place to
you
visit,
know, you respond to
if you
her
approach it
one
in the
way or
right
the
frame of
other.
mind.
So it's gonna be
Which is
like,
to say,
this
with
next
heavy
video is gonna
weaponry.
be several of those put together and not just one night, because that would be like a minute long video. But it's almost midnight now, so we're about to get the next bit. A little bit of background, for those of you who don't know, Viconia was a character from Baldur's Gate Dungeons & Dragons computer game. I'm not exactly sure when that was made. It was a while back though. I remember playing it. I only played part 1 though, and I never finished it. I just couldn't finish it for some reason. It just took too long, which is odd because I finished this game several times.
Memoria Cave is a very interesting place to visit, if you approach it in the right frame of mind. Which is to say, with heavy weaponry.
But this romance is imported from Baldur's Gate 2, which she was also in as well. I never got around to playing that because I wanted to finish part 1 before I started part 2. Since I never finished part 1, I never got to part 2. In fact, I think I still have them around here somewhere, actually. But anyway, this romance is imported from that game, and it's changed around a bit.
I really
because
need better shoes.
in that one, she gets poisoned at the end and dies, so that obviously doesn't happen in this version of it.
So many ingredients to collect.
I wish to apologize for attempting to unburden myself upon you before. I was foolish to be so weak and Farron, and worse yet, to speak to you about it.
It's not weak. I'm glad you told me.
I have had nothing but ill encounters with surfacers since I fled the Underdark. Their constant spite burns within my soul.
I don't think you're so terrible.
You would think me terrible enough, Abil, if you knew more about me. I am Drow. Make no mistake about that.
Maybe it's just as well that we never see any goblin mothers or babies. I would hate it if you killed a little.
I've been watching you for a time as we travel. You have a pleasing look about you, I think. The sort of musculature that makes a woman swoon.
You find me desirable, do you?
And what do you think of Viconia, Does my ebony glow spur lustful thoughts? Does my sharp beauty give you singular twinges of desire?
You're the most exotic woman I've known.
That is good to know. Not that I would deign to lie with a dog such as you, lowly male. Now turn your eyes. My skin crawls from your attentions.
Damn. She is so sharp-tongued.
I have been thinking a little. I've been thinking of the time I have spent with the Rivel, the humans, and I found nothing redeeming or worthwhile.
Don't judge by the actions of a few.
What do you mean by that?
We're not all the same.
Really? I have yet to find one that hasn't intended to harm me. Except you, of course. Perhaps this world will be different from Faerun. There I was often attacked on sight, or manipulated by those who pretended friendship. People are clearly not like that here, not all of them. Take your leering eyes and turn them elsewhere, plainsman.
Sorry, your beauty's distracting.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Viconia looks you up and down, you begin to sweat under her alluring gaze.
I am beginning to tire of spending my time with fools.
I didn't mean to bump you. I'm sorry.
Just give me some space and leave me be. Back away from me, pathetic fool. Do not cast your eyes upon me. I told you to let me be, Iblis. Are you so insipid and moronic that you cannot understand such simple instruction?
As you wish. Viconia is visibly angry, but you seem to have said the right thing. You do not get the sense that she will bring this up again later. For those of you that are wondering what those seem to be gibberish words coming up in their dialogue are, they're the Drowish language. She
I'm hungry.
puts them in every once in a while. You gotta really hand it to the author that for looking those up and putting them into the dialogue. That must have taken quite a bit of extra effort.
The water is never really cold here in Cyrodiil.
I have acted poorly towards you. I wish to apologize.
I accept. You've been through a lot.
You are the only surfacer who has treated me fairly, and not demanded something in return. I appreciate that. You do not yet understand what it is to be drow, but you will.
Deepening is a region of mixed farmland, parkland, and forest. Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kavach.
I think the best place for
You notice you are the center of Viconia's attention. She tosses her pack at your feet and stands with her hands on her hips with impatience. What's wrong?
I ache with my constant exertions on your behalf. Rub my back and shoulders, or I shall not take another step.
It was a hard dungeon. My pleasure. You start at the base of her neck and work onward across her shoulders, which are quite tense. She begins to grunt and groan in satisfaction.
That feels marvelous.
Like that, do you? Her supple body relaxes in your grip until you're satisfied. She closes the session with a slow, soft kiss that is more tongue than lips. Damn. That after all that meanness?
Heard any news from the other provinces?
They say
You want to ask me something. What is it, Abil?
You never take off that necklace. Why?
My brother Valus gave it to me. We were very close. But that is a tale for another time.
So, it must take a very driven man to lead his life always on the road.
That is the type of person I am. Yes, I have noticed the type of person you are. Intense, determined, strong, all the qualities that I have grown to like most in the Kniblith exist in you. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not exactly fluent in Drow. Does Kniblith mean outsiders? True for the most part, but I look upon you and I see a great drive and determination. This is something elven folk do not possess. Our lives are static. We feel no urgency despite our appearance. We become complacent if the drow had your drive. I'm glad you approve. It is unfortunate that the good traits of most Kniblith are held in pale lives no longer than a firefly. Here and there they flicker, then death. Oh, when did this stop being voiced?